psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Hi Libra, how are you? Welcome to your reading, your live reading for the months of August, September, and October of 2020. Happy birthday to my Leos having their birthday out there. During these months, during this reading, I send you all my love. Thank you so much for listening and watching, Libra. Thank you for being here, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. Make sure if you're new or not, make sure you hit the bell next to the subscribe button and hit all notifications when you hit the bell, so you'll get all notifications every time I go live or upload a brand new video. While you're at it, make sure you check out my second channel on Vimeo, vimeo.com/Lamarr Townsend Tarot. The link will be in the description box, but it'll also be in the comment section below. Also, check out my website for a personal reading. I do personal readings. I am an astrologer, psychic, tarot reader, and an energy channeler. So if you would be interested in a reading from me, visit my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. I would love to read for you. Also, make sure you check out and follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Lamarr Townsend Tarot while you're at it. Also, I will be saying that I'm selling bracelets on my website, so I did bead these bracelets myself. Currently, I am making this rose quartz and rose bracelet to sell on my website soon. So be expecting this on my website soon for purchase. Let me show you guys the detail really quickly of the bracelet, because you can't see it from far away, unfortunately. See the detail? Do you guys see the roses? So this is actually, these like white beads here are rose quartz. So these are the rose quartz beads, and these are just some cute little, I think these are ceramic maybe roses that I bought from Michael's, and I was like, oh, this would make such a cute bracelet. So I will be selling this on my website. I do size them to my own wrist. I think I kind of have a pretty standard wrist. I mean, it's not too big, it's not too small. So I figure if a bracelet can fit me, it will most likely be able to fit anyone and everyone else. Okay, so that's the bracelet I'm currently working on. Let's refocus the camera. And we're back. Okay. So definitely check out my website for all that information. Okay, so Libra, this is your reading for the months of August, September, and October of 2020. So let's go ahead and get into the reading by cleansing the energy. Let's burn some good old sage. Alright. Let's say a quick protection prayer. Let's burn the sage. Thank you, Father God, for cleansing and clearing the energy of this space from any past readings. Thank you for opening up a channel so that I can get a good reading on Libra and see what lies ahead for Libra for the months of August, September, and October of 2020. Thank you for protecting my energy, my thoughts, my mind, and my emotions, and protecting the energies, thoughts, minds, and emotions of those watching this video. Thank you for also clearing and cleansing the energy of this deck from any past reading. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. By the way, I do cleanse and clear the energies of my bracelets before I send them out. So, just FYI. So we're going to put the sage off camera. It's probably going to still blow on camera though, so sorry about that. But let's go ahead and get into your reading, Libra. Okay, you're a little bit doing too much, so let's push you back a little bit more. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. Let's get into the reading for Libra for August, September, and October of 2020. Immediately, I hear self love. So there does seem to be an emphasis on self-love for my Libras for the months of August, September, and October of 2020. Maybe specifically the month of August leading up to your birthday season, I feel like is more so. There's an emphasis on self-love. I feel like even during your birthday season, there like is an emphasis on self-love. There needs to be an emphasis on self-love. There needs to be a more focus on treating yourself more gentle, treating yourself more kind. I need to move this sage. Jesus. You're just not letting up, are you? Sorry about that. There seems to be an emphasis on treating yourself more kind, treating yourself more gentler. I feel like Libra. This is like even when you make mistakes. This is even when you can't maybe always reach your highest potential. This is when you can't always please people. Like you can't always make everyone happy. Sometimes you have to put yourself first. You have to put your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your energetical health first, all right, before all else. So there needs to be an emphasis on self-love. And I feel like naturally there will be an emphasis on self-love. I do feel like naturally you're going to feel the need to pull back a bit from certain things, from certain people, and so maybe even certain places and things of that nature to kind of preserve yourself a bit more, to preserve your energy a bit more. And actually, I think this is going to attract, and somehow, and this may sound kind of weird, but somehow, and maybe it's not actually weird. Now that I think about it, but in treating yourself kinder, in treating yourself more gently, in fostering yourself in self love, and doing nice things for yourself, treating yourself the way you would literally want to be treated, it's actually going to attract the right people, the right places, the right things to you. So I see you literally pulling away from people, places, and things that aren't so good for you in the first place. And I see the right things, the right opportunities, the right people naturally gravitating towards you. So it's like literally in you pulling away from something, the right things are attracted to you. That's what I feel. And it seems like more of an energetic thing because, like, of course, like I always say, we attract things based off our energy. Of course, our looks matter, our skills, our talents matter as well. But the biggest thing is energy. You know, like often, like that's why you'll hear when it comes to like auditioning for like movies and TV shows and stuff like that, or like modeling gigs, it's like producers and stuff like that will be like, I don't feel like they're the right fit. I don't feel like this is how they are or he is or she is how I envision the role to be. It's that feeling, it's that intuition, it's the energy. That's what matters at the end of the day, literally. That's what I'm feeling. So, in treating yourself kinder and taking more time for yourself, your needs, your wants, your desires, and also, of course, being there for others, being there for your responsibilities, when necessary, but just taking more time for yourself, I feel like is going to somehow shift the energy around you, and somehow is going, I don't know why I literally see you attracting the right people, places, and things to you. Focus on yourself, Libra. That is the key to getting what you want during this time. That's what I feel. I'm going to stick to that. For some of you, there's something where you're tapping more into your femininity. And you're going to notice that, like, if this is the case, you're going to notice that more. And it's kind of different if you're a Libra guy. I'm going to get into that in a second. But if you're a Libra man or woman, all right, if you're a Libra woman or a man that is more in tune with their femininity and displays a lot of that, you're going to notice a shift even in how men deal with you. And if you date men, but if you date men, by the way, and you're feminine or you're in touch with your femininity, men are going to treat you differently and be more responsive to you, I feel like. And you necessarily won't have to do anything to get their attention. Now, if you're a man, on the flip side, there's something where you are more in tune and more comfortable with your version of masculinity. That's what I feel. So it's like, as a Libra, like naturally you are more sensitive to stimuli, more sensitive to displays of affection, more sensitive to, words of affection and things like that. But, and just, art, moving art and stuff like that. But there's something where people often associate Libra masculine, a masculine version of a Libra energy, as not the definition of masculinity, so to speak, which I think often makes Libra men or women or whoever with a lot of masculine energy who are trying to find comfort in that masculine energy, it kind of causes them to struggle with that energy. But I see Libra masculine men or Libra masculine women getting more comfortable with their masculinity. So it can kind of work either way, but either way I feel like this is how it's going to work for you, Libra. Now I'm getting it. Literally, if you're more in tune with your femininity, you're going to notice a response more so from the masculine energy in terms of the public, the world at large, all right? If you're more in tune with your femininity. Remember, this is all coming from you just taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. If you're more in tune with your masculinity, you're going to notice more of a reaction towards you from the femininity, the feminine energy out in the world in the public. So that's literally what I'm feeling. This is really good for you if you're single, looking to mingle, or maybe even if you're coupled, but you're looking for more of affection, love, consideration, maybe domination from your partner or something like that. That's what I'm feeling. There's something literally where your energy is changing for the good. That's what I feel. Um, there just seems to be an emphasis on like just taking care of yourself, Libra. And treating yourself kinder, treating yourself more gentler. That's what I'm feeling. That's where a lot of your change is going to come from. Saying no to what you feel, like saying no to what, like, if there are opportunities that arise and you feel like it's not up to par with your self-worth, I see you saying no to those opportunities. Whereas maybe in the past you would say yes just to make the other person happy, or just to, for whatever superficial, trivial reason other than you actually want to do it, like that's kind of what I'm feeling. There's going to be less of you people pleasing, like pleasing others. It's going to be a lot more of doing what you want to do because it feels right for you. It makes you happy. Which is so funny because I literally had the same exact conversation with a client today on the phone, and they were Libra, I'm pretty sure. So that's quite interesting. How that played out. How what I ended up telling them is playing out in this reading. And what I told her was over a few months period too. So it's not even like what I was telling her was, oh, for the next week or the next 3 weeks, put more time into yourself. Literally, I was telling her, no, like, this is a kind of like a lifestyle change. Like, you need to, treat yourself more kinder and, do more things for yourself that make you happy. By the end of the reading, she was really empowered and was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I need to do more of this. Actually, by the end of the reading, she was telling me, like, you need to do the same thing for you. Granted, I'm a Libra moon. I don't know if she knew that, but she was kind of reading me down. And I was like, you're actually right. Like, thank you for telling me that. Sometimes I allow my clients to read me down because sometimes, even though you're the reader, like sometimes you need to hear. Sometimes I notice that spirit will speak to me through my clients, and it's kind of a very profound moment. I'm like, whoa. Like, okay, like, spirit's really speaking through you right now, and I'm here for it. I'm going to take it, and take it in, so that's what I'm feeling for you, Libra. Like, that's literally what I'm feeling, so that's kind of funny. But treating yourself more kind is the key here. Self-love is the key. You're going to notice that like people are going to treat you differently in a good way when you love yourself more. You're going to treat yourself even better when you truly love yourself more. Not like even just for the superficial stuff, but loving yourself from the depths of your soul, the depths of your core, from all that you've gone through, all that you've accomplished, all that you've overcome. Moments when you didn't love yourself, moments when you were in the mirror crying, struggling to love yourself. You've really reached this point where it's like, you know what? Like, I'm getting there to really, truly loving myself. That's what I feel. It's a beautiful moment, Libra. If you have to cry, if you have to do the ugly cry like Kim Kardashian, because you know she's a Libra too, do the ugly cry, Libra. All right? You have to do what you have to do at this time, at this juncture. You are what matters, okay? I love this. Okay, let's go ahead and get into some cards, Libra, so we can get a little bit more clarification, okay? Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's see, Libra, what lies ahead. So what's in store for the zodiac sign Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all placements in between for the months of August, September, and October of 2020? Meow. Meow. My cat's very vocal. Here he is. Meow. 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 Alright, I get the Knight of Swords for you, Libra. This could be good news coming in towards you, actually. This could be, once again, I literally feel like people are going to be responding to this new energy within you. People, if you're more in tune with your masculine energy, it's going to be the feminine energy that responds to you more. If you're more in tune with your feminine energy, it's going to be, no, it's going to be the masculine energy that responds to you more. That's literally what I'm feeling. But I feel a masculine energy, like, very responsive towards feminine Libra energy during this time period. Very responsive. Like, people are going to be coming out of the woodworks for you, Libra, and it's like, okay, where were you a few months ago? Maybe the self-love wasn't at its full capacity a few months ago, but there's something about self-love with you, Libra, that is, whoa, it's your energy is different. I get the Knight of Wands. I feel like some of you are also even going to notice a change in your money. Like, money comes to you easier, it flows to you smoother. But also there's something about money, like changes in your money, like how you're spending your money. I feel like you're gonna, like, I see you spending more on quality versus quantity. I see you making changes with what you actually spend your money on. Like, maybe some of you realize what you've been spending your money on these past few years, months, or whatsoever hasn't, like, you, it could have been spent elsewhere. Like, that's what I'm feeling. You're gonna see the true, I feel like you're gonna see like a true, really clear insight in terms of where you spend your money, what you're spending your money on. Is it of worth? Is it of quality? That's what I'm feeling. This could deal with a brand, maybe a brand scandal or something like that, or something comes out about like a recall or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm seeing that. I get the nine of swords here. But it could be a brand you love, like, that's just like, whoa, like, I didn't know they were doing that, or I didn't know they were putting that in the ingredients. But I get the Nine of Swords here, so this could be overthinking and over worrying. But overthinking and over worrying just in general. That's what I'm feeling, Libra. You've got to stop that. You've got to stop overthinking. You've got to stop second guessing yourself. You are doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Alright? That's literally what I feel for you. Don't be your own self-saboteur. I get the Moon card, though. Very in tune with your emotions at this time, very sensitive. It's going to be your emotions, Libra. It's going to be your intuition that guides you during this time period. You may not even realize it. And it's funny because usually you guys struggle a little bit with making certain decisions. It's funny because I think sometimes astrologers always, you know, there's this like stereotype of Libras having trouble making all decisions. But it's like, No, you have to remember that Libras are justice. They are the final say so, the final rule. They are, think Judge Judy, right? Like Judge Judy, is somewhat. She's actually a Libra, I think, and has a lot of Libra in her chart. Judge Judy very rarely wavers on her like decisions, right? But there's certain situations or maybe certain things where Libra energy does struggle with actually making a decision. That's where more so intuition comes from Libras. And sometimes Libras, you guys can actually block your intuition, which causes you to make the wrong decision. All right, but I see you trusting your intuition, following your intuition. Spirit is very much strongly around you during this time period, Libra. Whether this be your ancestors, your spirit guides, angels, spirits that you have called towards you in some way, shape, or form. I see spirit heavily around you, heavily guiding you during this time period, Libra. I do get the Eight of Cups, so there could be something where I hear displays of affection, so I don't know if you're uncomfortable with displays of affection from others. I feel like that's what it is, actually. I feel like that's what I'm feeling. You need to get comfortable with what's the word I'm thinking of? Not displays of affection, but you need to get comfortable with compliments, Libra. You need to get comfortable with people really complimenting you and appreciating you. You're not totally comfortable with that energy. That's what I feel. And I feel like this stems from something in you where it's like a self esteem issue. Maybe you feel like you're not worthy, low key. But there is something I feel like where there's confirmation that you're on the right track, Libra. I feel like it's gonna come from others. I feel like even if it's like you've been trying to lose weight for the past year and you've been staying on track for what you think but it's like I don't know if it's working. I don't know if I'm on track. And then suddenly people start telling you, "Have you been losing weight? You look so good. Like what diet are you on?" Or like what have you been eating lately? And it's like, "Okay, I have been doing the right thing." Or it's like something like that where you've been really working on yourself and your beauty, and maybe suddenly you dye your hair that one shade that really takes things to the next level. Or maybe in trying new things with your makeup, it's like you find your signature look. And it's like, Libra, whoa, like, what did you do different here? That's literally what I'm feeling. It's like you hit the jackpot, you hit a sweet spot in within yourself, within your how you display yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Even though like you're gonna get a good response from people in terms of this new energy, I feel like you may not like get the response. Like it's like, okay, people are telling me I look good, but it's like, why is no one talking to me? Why am I still single? Why hasn't my partner asked me to marry me or this or that? But it's like in due time, Libra. At that point, you're like your issue is time. You're chasing time. It's not that it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. All right. You're just at the tipping point of really loving yourself to the point that you're not gonna accept any other crap than what you feel you deserve. I would say, for a lot of you, you've been accepting crap up until this point. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you've been accepting crap in every area of your life. I feel like in every other area of your life, except for maybe this specific area of your life, whatever this specific area of your life it is, I feel like this deals with more so relationships than anything else. It could also deal with partnerships, business partnerships. It could deal with marriage. It could deal with love. It could deal with money. Starting new ideas, implementing new things in your life, but it always seems to fail because you're accepting less than you deserve. You're going after less than you're worth. But there's something about your self-worth matching finally what you're attracting into your life. There's something about the timing is right for you, Libra, during this time. And it literally comes, I'm going to stick to it, Libra. You can be mad at me in the comments, all right? But it literally comes from you. You can say I'm cliche. You can say I'm redundant. You can say, really, like there's nothing more insightful. No, this is a very simple reading to me. It literally comes, all of this is coming from you loving yourself more, treating yourself more kind, allowing more kind thoughts to come into your consciousness about yourself, about just overall. That's where all these changes are coming from. Don't stop the changes by being your own self-saboteur, Libra. Please don't. There are changes coming for you. There are new opportunities coming for you that are going to take you outside your comfort zones. And the past may try to rear its ugly head because the past is going to get a whiff of this new energy of you as well. But you remember, you're no longer accepting less than you deserve, Libra. We're not going back to the past. We're moving forward to the future. And in the future, you're working towards what is right for you. Alright? It's so funny because there's a brick here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a brick behind the coin. I don't know why I feel like, but now this person's focused on the coin. I don't know why I feel like for a while you were focused on the brick. Thinking maybe that you could turn the brick into a coin or something like that. That's literally what I feel for some of you. Which is funny because I think in the drag queen culture or gay culture, like, a brick is a face, like, that's, like, really cracked. That's, like, really not cute. Maybe, like, that's kind of how you felt about yourself, but that's not really who you are. The gay community can be really shady, alright? That's a whole different video. But, you get what I'm saying, right, Libra? Maybe the enemy has been you this whole time. I think you've been your biggest saboteur. And in giving your power away to others, you've allowed other people to sabotage you. You've allowed other people to disappoint you. But really, it stems from you disappointing yourself. From you being your own saboteur. But you can change this around by treating yourself kinder, by loving yourself more, and then in you making this change in your relationship with yourself, literally the relationship with people that you have with others will change. Do you see how that works? It's from the inside out. Excuse me. It's the coffee. Shout out to Starbucks. Gotta love Starbucks. Starbucks needs a jingle so I can sing it whenever I bring my Starbucks. I need to make it maybe. Anyway. That's what I'm seeing for you, Libra. I see nothing but good in these cards. I see some troubling times ahead, but listen, I've seen worse in some of the other zodiac signs readings for, August through October. Your cards are looking very good to me, Libra. Don't be your own worst enemy during this time, alright? I love you guys. I love Libras. You guys, like, can never do wrong in my eyes, alright? And I very rarely say that about any zodiac signs, but you guys know I love you. It's because I'm a Libra moon, alright? I mean, it's like, Libra is like the child where it's like they could be Chucky, and I'm still like, ugh, like, are you kidding me? Look at this face. They didn't do that. That's how I feel about you guys. Alright, I love you guys. Thank you so much for doing a reading with me. I really appreciate it. Or thank you for allowing me to read you for the months of August through October of 2020. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, and make sure you hit on notifications. Make sure you hit the Vimeo in my comment section in my description box. And if you want a reading from me, I am available for readings. Remember, I do psychic tarot readings, energy channeling readings. I also do astrology readings as well, birth chart readings. I do candle work, and I am selling bracelets currently. So check out my website if you would be interested in any of these types of things. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Love and light, and God bless. And make sure you subscribe and get a reading from me, okay? Love y'all.